Alright, and we should be live here on YouTube. Welcome everybody to the live stream. How's everybody doing tonight? We are getting ready for the NASCAR Truck Series T-Sport 200. First race of the Truck Series chase. Oh man, here we go. We should hopefully be set for a nice good race. They're currently going through opening ceremonies. And yeah, we are here and ready. It's a late one, but luckily 200 laps at a half-mile short track should be pretty good. Of course, the main event tonight being the fact that Shane Van Gisbergen is in his very first NASCAR, or in general, oval race ever. So, massive credit to Shane Van Gisbergen for being willing to try a NASCAR oval here. Alright, here we go. Alright. Just getting settled and ready for the race. Let me know who you guys' picks to win are. I have a feeling the Motorsports guys are going to be pretty good today. We'll have to wait and see, though, but there we go. I'm going to grab a quick bottle of water, so I'll be a minute, but I'll be right back. Hopefully you guys feel free to, though, let me know in the comment section who you guys think's going to win this race, though. The starting lineup's on the screen. Alright, here we are. Hey, Patrick, how's it going? Hey, Bobby. Rooting for Data. Alright. Here we go. Wow. A lot of people tuned in here. Wow, I was not expecting this many people here tonight. Oh, thank you guys for everybody that's tuned in. Alright, so we're getting ready for the... we're getting ready for the start of the truck race. Just waiting for them to get through all their pre-race ceremonies and all that. I think the last one we're waiting on is drivers start your engines, which is obviously all of our favorite, right? Alright, wow, 18 people. Thank you guys for everybody that's tuning in. Alright, here we go. Just gonna really quickly go ahead and tweet the race out too. Oh, I don't have a shorter version of this for Twitter, so I guess I'm not gonna be posting it to Twitter, but... Alright. Yep, there we go. Command to start the engines. Yeah, let's go. Man. Oh, there we go. I was gonna say, they were quiet for a while there. Waiting to hear the command to start the engines. And there we go. Drivers have started their engines, and we are getting ready to roll here at the Indianapolis Raceway Park, otherwise known as Lucas Oil Raceway. There's a lot of different names for this one, but we decided not to go with the corporate sponsorship name because who cares about corporate sponsorship outside of the fact that they pay a ton of money to get that name there. We'll acknowledge it as Lucas Oil, but it's Indianapolis Raceway Park. So we're going to be doing trucks tonight. I don't think I'll be home in time for IndyCar tomorrow, so we'll only be doing Xfinity Series racing tomorrow for live commentary. And then, obviously, the main show on Sunday, the NASCAR Cup Series race as they get ready to go for the playoffs. So it's getting down to crunch time. Let's go. Alright, here we go. So Patrick, who's your favorite truck driver at this point? I don't remember. I know your least favorite, but I don't know if I remember who your favorite is. And of course, everybody else, if you guys want to let me know who your guys' favorite drivers are, let me know, and I'd love to hear some of your guys' favorites. For me, it's really kind of a split bag. Kind of looking over at the lineup. I like Hocevar. Zane Smith, probably my favorite. Nick Sanchez is a very solid pick for me as well. So, certainly some great options here. Lane Riggs in the number. Oh, I didn't realize he was in the 7. Uh-oh, that might be a bad pick. I think I had him on the... I think I had him finishing down the field, but oh well. But, yeah, so... getting ready for the green flag. Cars should be rolling here when we get back, and luckily no rain in the forecast. We should be good for some smooth sailing here in Indianapolis as the trucks get ready to start their playoffs here. Who are the playoff drivers again? I don't remember exactly which. Is it just the... No, it's not the top 10 because Solich isn't one of them. Let's see. View playoff standings. Okay, so it's Crafton, DeBenedetto, Sanchez, Ben Rhodes, Majeski, Infinger, Eckes, Hocevar, Zane Smith, Corey Heim. And realistically, in terms of a battle for the cut line, I'm trying to see where the they don't have a column here for battle for the cut line. Yeah, so I mean, right now it looks like it's gonna be a battle between Sanchez, DeBenedetto, and Crafton early on for the playoff spot. Hey Patrick, how's it going? I know you've had a rough day, but you ready for some good old-fashioned truck racing on a short track? And there they go. They're rolling off pit road, and we're ready to go racing. Hopefully you guys are excited. If you guys are, hit the like button and subscribe if you guys are new so you guys don't miss any of the other content. Just put out Fantasy Friday a couple hours ago, giving you guys a bunch of betting odds as well as my own personal fantasy picks for the upcoming race weekend for the NASCAR Cup Series, which is racing at the Indy Road Course on Sunday. So, of course, if you guys play the NASCAR Fantasy Live game, go ahead and check that video out. Will hopefully help you supercharge your lineups for the race. Also, a quick update about that video is I completely forgot because he wasn't listed on the list. I completely forgot about Mike Rockenfeller. Solid pick, but I don't know if that 42 car that he's driving is going to be good enough to make anything actually happen. But yeah, here we go. Oh, wow. Thank you guys, by the way, for everybody that's tuning in. We got 33 people in here. What? How on earth do we have this many people in here? Well, thank you guys for everybody that's tuning in. And we get the Daniel Dye Cam, which they love to put on every time they go to the race. I mean, no hate on the guy, but they cut to the Daniel Dye Cam way too much in these truck broadcasts. Alright, here we go. Let's see. Ben Rhodes starting deep in the field. Ooh, your mom's having her surgery right now. Okay. Well, hopefully we can provide some good entertainment for you to keep your mind off of that, but obviously thoughts and prayers to her. But yeah, here we go. Alright, they're getting doubled up. Are they already getting ready to go? This seems quick. Not used to them getting going this quickly. Zane Smith. So, big update actually on Zane Smith is that, well, I guess update on everybody about that. Okay, you're gonna listen to the race and play some Pokemon? Of course, there are those event raids going on, and Pokemon World Championships also just went live about an hour and a half ago over in Yokohama, so I've been watching that on replay after the streams, and yeah, it's been alright. Really happy to see some that they actually started cracking down on all the cheating, but that's neither here nor there, because that's Pokemon, this is racing. We're getting ready to go racing, so. Talking about Matt DiBenedetto, I forgot he made the playoffs. I don't know why, but for some reason I just didn't think about the fact that Matt DiBenedetto made the playoffs, so. Nice to see Matt DiBenedetto in the playoffs, so. Alright, Patrick's rooting for Carson Hocevar on the number 34 car. But about Zane Smith, because I was getting on track with that and then I got sidetracked. Zane Smith has been confirmed that he will not get the promotion to Cup that I was hoping for and expecting him to get, at least not with his current team. Front Row Motorsports does not have a Cup seat available. They locked down that their 2 Cup drivers for the foreseeable future, or at least for the next year, because they only sign 1-year deals at that team, will be Michael McDowell and Todd Gilliland, the same 2 guys they've got this year. Despite the fact that they benched Todd Gilliland for a certain amount of races to put Zane Smith in some Cup races, so. I don't know if Zane's going to find a Cup ride. I think he's talented enough to be in the NASCAR Cup Series, but if he does, it will mean leaving Front Row, which will be a bit sad for me to watch a driver I very much love going to another team. But if it's what gets him to Cup, I'll be cheering for him. All right, here we go. Alright, so Eckes starting on pole position tonight. Majeski in second, third. Corey Heim. 4th, Rajah Caruth. Great qualifying effort for Rajah. I didn't realize he qualified that well. Carson Hocevar in the number 42, starting 5th. 6th place for Grant Infinger to start this one. Jake Garcia in the number 35 car rolls off in the 7th position. Zane Smith will roll off in the number 8 position. Nick Sanchez in the number 2 car comes in 9th after qualifying. And William Solich will come in rounding out your top 10 here. Hey, Dan Kelly, how's it going? And yeah, I think a lot of us are hoping that SVG can have a nice solid first outing on the oval. And I've been saying this for a few weeks, ever since basically the talk about him going to Cup really started to blow up, is that I wanted to see SVG on an oval before he commits to a Cup ride. Because I wanted to see if he would adapt to oval racing, if he would enjoy oval racing. Because if he just doesn't enjoy it, he won't enjoy most of the Cup Series. Yeah, so right now we're just getting ready to go here. Wow. Again, thank you guys, by the way, for everybody that's tuned in here. We got 34 people in the stream. Of course, hit the like button and subscribe if you guys are new so you guys don't miss any future videos or live streams. But, yeah, we're getting ready for the green flag to fly here. Hey, Team Myth Destroyer, how's it going? I'm going to say, throwing more shade at Patrick. Yay. Always love it when we're all throwing shade at Patrick. But, yeah. So, yeah, if you guys don't know Patrick, he runs the YouTube channel over at the Keystone Corner. Does some retro gaming, NASCAR Dirt to Daytona. Not sure what other series he has at the moment, but I know that's one that I've been watching on his channel when he goes live. And, pace car's off and we're ready to go racing. Green flag, green. Green flag is out. We are racing at Lucas Oil for lap 1 of 200 here. All right, nice to see you're doing well, Team Myth Destroyer. As they go down the back straightaway, it looks like Eck is able to clear. Rajah Caruth under attack here in the 4th position, it looks like. Trying to hold it on the outside, but the outside in these truck races, especially at a short track like this, is kind of asking to be bullied because these truck drivers do not have the same level of respect that some of the Cup guys do. And that's saying something because the Cup guys are losing respect quicker than some people are losing their hair. But, yeah, here we go. Sanchez slides up in front of Jake Garcia. Garcia back to the bottom here. 3 wide. 3 wide for what is that? That's the battle for 8th, I think. So, battle for 8th here. 3 wide. Hey, Need for Speed, how's it going? But, yeah, so right now, I say only 60 lap stage. That's actually pretty quick. Okay. Is that side by side for the lead? There we go. Ty Majeski drives up and passes Christian Eckes on the inside before we even knew it. I thought Eckes had kind of gotten away there a little bit. And Eckes with the crossover move down the back straightaway. He now has the inside lane here on the corner. Forces the 98 of Majeski up the track a little bit. But ultimately, Majeski able to hold strong on the outside. They're both racing this one actually very cleanly. Although, granted, it is still 195 laps to go, so a long way still to go here in the NASCAR Truck Series. But 3 wide here between Lane Riggs, Matt Crafton, and William Solich here. 3 different manufacturers, 3 wide. Okay, we don't need an all-dog battle on Patrick. He's had a rough day, but yeah. Oh, and here we go. Now Crafton's kind of beating that 3 wide battle, and he's looking for his next person to pass, and that next person is the 24 of Rajah Caruth. And here we go. SVG, Shane Van Gisbergen. He was starting in the back half of the field. He was starting 28th here in this Truck Series field, and certainly has a long way to go if he wants to have a shot at contending for the win. Hey, James Stevens, how's it going? Hey, Mike, how's it going? I can't put the actual live stream. I can't put the actual cars up on the track. Otherwise, stream would get taken down for copyright. But yeah, we're still talking about it though. Here we go. Let's see. We got Eckes looking to the bottom. Is that Eckes? Oh yeah, that's Eckes looking to the bottom of Krasnovar. Eckes dropped back quite a few spots there in just the moment that I was looking down, but here we go. Say race is on FS1 if anyone's looking for it. But Garcia, the only non-playoff driver up there in that top 8. The other 7 are all playoff drivers. Raja Karuth and Lane Riggs are also playoff drivers inside that. Is my leaderboard not updating? Not sure why my leaderboard's not updating, but yeah, here we go. Here we go. Let's see. Say that 42 looking to the bottom of the racetrack, and I will say I hate the fact that they're using yellow for the playoff drivers because I look over at the leaderboard and I see yellow and I think we have a caution, but it's not a yellow out. But yeah, here we go. And say Zane Smith looking to the bottom here, trying to get around the number 4 car. I think that Purdy. But Zane Smith really struggling here in the mid-pack here. I thought he'd be doing a little bit better here. Oh, 3 wide to the bottom here for Zane Smith. He makes the move to the inside. So here we go. Zane Smith makes the pass on the 66, whoever that is. Is that Connor today? Let me see. Who's in the 66 today? Because it's a rotating car. I just don't know who's driving it tonight. But, yeah. Let's see. Number 66. That is Connor Jones. Okay. Alright, here we go. And they're going to their first commercial break here after about 11 laps and a combined about 20 seconds of racing. But let's see. Is it going to be side by side? Nope. Full screen commercial break. He is in the number 41 truck for Nice Motorsports in a partnership with the with Trackhouse Racing. Same truck that Ross Chastain normally takes when Chastain comes down to the Xfinity Series. Or to the Truck Series, I mean. But, yeah, here we go. There's an F in the chat. I don't know. Benedetto, he's doing well for himself. He made the playoffs, which is better than I thought he would. Hey, Patrick just hit his 100th subscriber. Good job. Hope Shane gets to early terms. Do you mean, are you talking about like getting his feet underneath him? Because, yeah, I hope he can get his feet wet here in the trucks. And, oh, we got a yellow. Uh-oh. There's a caution. What happened? And say, anybody at the track that can tell us? Because we're at commercial break and we got a yellow flag here. And and say, something has happened on the track. We just don't know what because we're watching a Wyndham Rewards ad. Yay. Woohoo! And say, this will give me a chance to get the Stage 1 poll in for us to talk about who we think's going to win this first stage here. And as normal, we will go ahead and use just the top 3. Alright, here we go. Ty Majeski. I apologize if I misspell any of these names. I'm trying to type quickly. Corey Heim. Luckily, I know how to spell that one. Because I've typed it a lot recently. S-T-I-N. Christian Eckes. And other. Because YouTube will only let me put 4 names in. Or 4 options in, and obviously there's way more than 3 guys who could win, 3 or 4 guys who could win this one. Kind of hard for Kyle Busch to spin somebody when he's not in the race, Joey. But oh, Greg Van Alst, an ARCA series driver involved in it. The 04, is that Roper? Corey Roper? possibly involved. Not sure who's in the 04 here. Yeah, I kind of figured it. Yeah, that you're a parody account. I think the real Joey Logano would have a bit more important things to be doing, like, oh, I don't know, learning how to drive a race car. Alright, so here we go. Oh, the 16 of Ankrum may have gotten a piece of whatever that was, too, so we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, not sure what happened there, but Haley Deegan coming down pit road. Oh, no, not on pit road. Sorry, that's down the front straightaway. Hard part with some of these short tracks, their front straightaways look a lot like their pit roads. And their start-finish lines will cross over the pit lane. But, yeah, Greg Van Alstow definitely having a lot of damage here. He's on pit road getting repairs done right now. So, polls up if you guys want to go ahead and vote on who you guys think is going to win this first stage. We got till the end of stage 1 to go ahead and vote on that one, which is about 40 laps from now. Whoever the 04 is coming back down pit road. Is that Roper? No, it's not Corey Roper. Who is it? Alright, let's see. I know the 04 is normally Corey Roper. It is Landon Lewis today. Tyler Ankrum got a piece of it. Possibly Chris Hacker also got a piece. We'll have to wait and see for sure where some of the other damaged cars end up coming from. But, yeah, so here we go. So Ty Majeski, he started to cap the field, and then all of a sudden we got the caution flag to bunch it back together. Shane Van Gisbergen looks like he's got a clean car for now, which means he hasn't really done any short track racing yet. Alright, you're hoping to hear some news on your mom in about an hour and a half. Okay, well, we'll be waiting to hear some good news, hopefully, for you. Looks like right now people are thinking Majeski's gonna win this one. Is gonna win this first stage. Makes sense. He is the race leader. So let's see. Christian Eckes is so far his 2 wins this season. Atlanta the Super Speedway configuration of Atlanta, and then you had Darlington. Neither one's really a great comparison for this track, so I don't. But so far in this one, he's looked impressive. Oh yeah, I'm sure SVG will look after his tires. Problem is that it's kind of hard to look after your tires at a short track if you're doing short track racing right. But yeah, not to mention when you're making only left-hand turns, it also, I'm sure, affects how the tires wear differently here. Oh, okay. So that's why Zane Smith was so far back. I thought he was starting up in the top. I thought he was starting up in the top 10, top 15 or something. But no, he started shotgun on the field for Zane Smith. Okay. Well, I'm way more impressed with how far he's gotten through the field now at this point. All right, here we go. So you got some people thinking somebody other than the 3 I put up there. Nobody thinking Eckes so far. So how's it going? We say 13 spots so far from the start of the race for Zane Smith. All right, here we go. Jake Garcia. He's been one that I've been very impressed with over the last few truck races that I've been calling. I mean, it feels like every time I'm calling a truck race, Jake Garcia is always hanging around that top 10 or so. It's always interesting to see where he ends up running. Raja Karuth, another one that's typically been an overachiever. But yeah, right now though they're all getting ready to hopefully be back racing here soon because we've been. Oh yeah, there we go. Pace car or pace truck is off, and we're getting ready. The field is in the hands of the leader, Ty Majeski, Corey Heim on the front row, and green flag is out, and Ty Majeski leads them into turn number 1 here, and Eck is to the bottom trying to make it 3 wide here. Christian Eckes not really able to stick it on the bottom though. Ty Majeski able to get out ahead, and thanks to the car going to the inside, he had a reason to force Corey Heim further up the track, although Corey Heim making the top actually work. Corey Heim running around that outside, and he leads the lap here at the Indianapolis Raceway Park. I don't know. I think Corey Heim might clear from the outside lane here at this track. I didn't think he was going to do that, so here we go. And let's see. Oh, Ty Majeski. I thought he was diving it in way too deep there. He ends up keeping the car under control, though. And side-by-side battling still for the race lead. This is pretty good. I love short track racing. This is some of the best racing there is. But, yeah, right now, it's still a side-by-side battle. And that top line seems to be prevailing for Corey Heim. Don't remember what I put down for Corey Heim, or if I just skipped him because I figured he was too much of a question mark. But here we go. Ty Majeski looking back to the inside here. Let's see. What can Majeski do here? Majeski putting a bumper right to the back of Corey Heim. Corey Heim able to keep that truck under control, though. He has not messed it up yet. And Lane Riggs running in 8th place here. I did not realize he was running the 7 truck, so I'm hoping he runs a little further back here. But yeah, right now these front two are running. These two are running about as aggressive as you can possibly run here at this track without wrecking. I mean, they are putting. Say that bumper of the 98 has been to the back bumper of that 11 probably 5-10 times the last 2 laps. Here we go. Jake Garcia looking to the inside, going to try and pass a playoff driver here, try and take a spot inside that top 5. But yeah, it's going to be hard to get that spot though, because that's Grant Infinger. He won this race last year. He's not going to give up a spot inside the top 5 too easily. Just because some younger guy is looking to the inside with a lot of speed. So here we go. Ty Majeski back to the inside on Corey Heim. I don't know. And I say, Ty Majeski is putting a lot of pressure on Corey Heim, but he really doesn't seem to have much car to actually do anything about it. I mean, I just can't seem to figure this one out. And let's see, here we go. The 98 looking back to the inside, maybe just waiting for the right opportunity to move him. Yeah, and if the right opportunity doesn't come around, you just punt him at the end, I guess. But yeah, here we go. Corey Heim way up the track. Here we go. Ty Majeski on the inside. Corey Heim fires back around the outside, though. And I say that outside line doing Corey Heim wonders here, although Ty Majeski almost got in front of him there. Tried to slide up in front. Not quite clear. And Corey Heim manages to hold on to that lead spot here. So Corey Heim still able to run off the top side, and he's proving he can lead laps. So here we go. These are 2 of the best short track drivers, I'm pretty sure. And at the very least, they are putting on one of the best shows. There we go. Corey Heim gets clear into turn 1. Now the 98 has to try and figure out where his next attack is going to come from. And, man, we're 30 laps in already. And they're going to commercial break again. Please don't have a yellow the second we go to commercial break this time. Alright, we're going to side-by-side commercial, it sounds like. Alright, here we go. We got a little mini screen here because of the NASCAR side-by-side. And man, the 98 just put the back bumper to the number 11 again here. Ty Majeski putting a ton of pressure on this 11 car, trying to put on the pressure till he cracks. But so far, Corey Heim looking cool under pressure. How's it going, Bakugan Rules? All right, man, we got a lot of people in here. Thank you guys, by the way, for everybody that's tuning in here. All right, let's see. I'm gonna say Rajah Cruz going around the out. I'm gonna say battling on the outside of Nick Sanchez. Hard to tell who's going forward or backwards here, but it looks like Sanchez has a ton of speed. But yeah, here we go. Oh, don't worry, I'm not getting drunk. I just got some Gatorade here. Good old Gatorade. Everybody's favorite. But yeah. Unfortunately, they aren't sponsoring me. If they would like to, someone hit me up. But yeah, I don't have a Gatorade sponsorship, so. But yeah, it's one of my favorite when it comes to energy drinks to just kind of help keep me awake because it's been a while. I will say these deal of the races are pretty cool though. Having a QR code on the screen to go ahead and scan for a deal. It's an interesting concept for someone like me that always watches a race on my phone. It's like, well, I can't really scan the QR code even if I wanted to get a deal because, well, I'm watching the QR code is on my phone screen. Hey, MRL Racing Network, how's it going? Long time no see. Been a long time since I've seen you guys. Here we go. Ty Majeski's still trying to hound the back bumper of the number 11 car. He still has not gotten around him. Continuing to just hound the back bumper there. And they have put up a 2-second lead on the field. These next two, they have put up a 2-second gap. And now here we go. All right. 11th position. Zane Smith up to 11th already. Wow, Zane Smith is on a mission here to show that he is not done. Alright, okay, that's Kenny operating the MRL account. Okay. Well, hi Kenny. How's it going? But there we go. There's a good run for Ty Majeski. Ty Majeski gets the room to slide up in front of Corey Heim. Corey Heim looking back to the bottom. Corey Heim, no, slides in behind the 98. And now it's the 98 out in front and can try and control the tempo of the 11 car here. As we got about 20 to go here in stage 1. 20 laps to go. Stage number 1. But yeah, here we go. Man, it's a pretty good race though so far. Especially the battle for the lead though has been crazy. I mean, I don't think I've seen that much pressure put on a driver without them making a major mistake since, well, probably ever. But yeah, right now though, here we go. 98 looking on the outside, just trying to roll the corners, gain as much speed as he possibly can. Because the faster you are, the easier you are to outrun. But yeah, here we go. Let's see, Hocevar, Imfinger, Ekius, these guys, the playoff drivers, putting up a pretty good fight here. Alright, here we go. So, still top non-playoff drivers, Jake Garcia. Lane Riggs up to 7th spot. I would prefer if he finishes 8th place, but here we go. So Ben Rhodes here, he's been pretty quiet today. He's currently running 12th place. But yeah, here we go. Where's SVG? SVG he's been very quiet today. Shane Van Gisbergen. Shane Van Gisbergen is 21st right now. 21st, he's on the lead lap still, so certainly still in position to do something if he can just stay in it, but... Alright, here we go. So, Haley Deegan and Connor Jones currently the worst two performing out of that ThorSport Racing camp. Alright, here we go. Oh, there we go. Garcia looking the inside here on Grant Infinger. Garcia just got into Infinger, shoved Infinger into the fence. Grant Infinger, the defending race winner, is in the fence. He manages to keep it going the right direction, but yeah, he certainly isn't doing bad. Yeah, he's just kind of hanging out in the middle of the field here. But yeah, Jake Garcia just forced Infinger up into the fence, allowing him to pass here. But yeah, here we go. And we got, they're going to commercial break here. One last commercial before the end of the stage. But yeah, that was some pretty big contact to the wall for Grant Infinger as a playoff driver, especially here. Yeah, I mean, hey, if he can just get to the finish, it'll be very impressive for a driver in his first ever short track race to keep the car clean. But I think a lot of people have higher expectations, even though they probably are unrealistic expectations for Shane Van Gisbergen here. But Jake Garcia, after that contact, he's going to try and stack whatever he can here. Just trying to remind myself of what I made for picks here. Alright, so I need Sanchez in the top 10. I need Lane Riggs outside the top 10. Infinger needs to be 7th or better. Eckes needs to finish 6th or better. And Ben Rhodes needs to get up there. Okay. Definitely not the best I could have picked, but yeah, here we go. But yeah, so right now though, let's see. Looking at the lineup, I wouldn't be surprised if Grant Infinger ends up returning that favor though to Garcia at some point here in this race if Garcia continues to just run away from him, and or if he ends up with significant damage. But luckily, it doesn't seem like it's significant so far. He's still up in the top 10 for Grant Infinger. But yeah, Leighton Riggs is surprising me with just how far up he's running, although I didn't realize the car he had either, so. Alright, here we go. Patrick's still accepting subscribers, so am I. We're gonna say, go ahead, let's see if we can both get to 500,000, that'd be amazing. But yeah, no, honestly, I would just love to see if we can hit 2,300 here before December when we go and beat Patrick at the Advent Calendar Series, which, Patrick, I want to talk to you about that after the stream. So just remember to hit me up after the stream to talk about that a bit. But yeah. Here we go. The ARCA race earlier I heard was pretty good. That number big hit. Ty Majeski just went and gave a big hit to Daniel Dye, who's a lap car right now. Daniel Dye ends up going a lap down, and but he's got a 3-second lead on the field. Why does he need to be that aggressive to a lap car? But yeah, the number 7 Number 7, I don't know if SVG is looking for a truck ride at this point. I think realistically, and from what it sounds like he's going to take a mix ride with some cup rides and truck rides in the 42. Oh, never mind. I thought Ty Majeski hit him. The 43 of Daniel Dye just slipped. It looked like. I don't think he. He did get pushed into it by the 98, but certainly not as bad as I originally said. Certainly fair racing from Majeski. But here we go. Lane Riggs up into the 4th position. If he can keep this up, he might have a good shot here. But we got 2 laps to go in stage number 1. It's going to be a run to the finish here. It's looking like Majeski's going to be a pretty easy walk-off winner here for stage number 1. You have to wait and see, but here we go. White flag is out. Final lap for Ty Majeski. Majeski going into 3 and 4 here for the final time this stage. Off of turn 4, he's not going to be able to hit anybody else. Stage winner, Ty Majeski. Corey Heim 2nd. 3rd, Akis. 4th should be Lane Riggs. 5th, Garcia. And Zane Smith earns stage points after starting tail end of the field. Man, that's impressive to go ahead and end up still earning stage points in the at half or by the first stage. It was only 60 laps, and he was able to get up into the top 10 and compete for some of those stage points. So Zane Smith got some of those valuable points along with some of those other playoff drivers: Majeski, Heim, Ekis, Hocevar, Infinger. I think that's all the playoff drivers that were up in the top 10. But yeah, that front row Motorsports truck, that thing's been good for a few years now. I mean, Todd Gilliland had an amazing season in trucks with that thing too. Not to mention Zane Smith being the defending truck champion. But here we go. Yeah, definitely a top truck. Yeah, I mean, front row Motorsports, they might be a pushover in the Cup Series, but they're definitely a powerhouse in trucks, and honestly, they might make it into the playoffs for Cup as well. And yeah, I know, it's your number, Patrick, number 38. But yeah. So now we're just waiting for pit stops here at the end of stage number 1. Stage number 2 is another 60 laps. So it's 60, 60, and then the rest. Alright, here we go. It's already closing in on 10 o'clock, so certainly looking forward to this race. It's been amazing so far. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. If you guys are, of course, let's charge that like button and subscribe if you guys are new so you guys don't miss any future live videos or live streams. As I mentioned, I just put out a video earlier today talking about the NASCAR Cup Series race. Oh, more DQs from Pokemon Worlds. Wow. Pokemon World Championships have been crazy for DQs here. And wow, my video from earlier today has 129 views. Wow. That's impressive for the first 4 hours of it being up. It's my top video of the last few, so here we go. Yeah, the trucks definitely are very close, especially in terms of the on a short track. The short track definitely bunches them all together. But I'd be curious to see if it stays this close as we get later and later into this night. If we get later into this race, I think you might start to see a couple of trucks really start to stand out from the rest and make a name for themselves here. But, yeah. So, Ty Majeski definitely has a fast car. The problem is if he ends up angering people by how aggressive he races behind them. Although, again, I think he raced aggressive but fair and really gave us one of the most entertaining parts of this first stage. Oh, all right. Patrick's getting a call about his mom. Hopefully, we're all hoping for good news here for you, Patrick. We're all hoping to hear some good news, so. And here we go. Trucks coming down pit road, getting ready for 4 tires and fuel for pretty much all of them, I'm pretty sure, because no reason not to stop and fill the tank up here. Or at the very least get enough gas in there that you can make it to the end. Because I don't know if you necessarily need to fill it full for 60 laps. I don't know the math on these truck tanks, but they were able to make the first stage on 1 tank, so I would assume you can fill it enough to make it to the end of the second stage. I just don't know how much that is in terms of filling. And here we go. Corey Heim released. Ty Majeski released from his pit box, and it looks like Majeski is going to be able to hold the lead off pit road. So here we go. Majeski, Heim, Hocevar, Infinger, Tanner Gray. What happened to the 7 of Lane Riggs? Lost 8 spots in the pits. Lane Riggs loses 8 spots on pit road. Oh my, no. Not what Lane Riggs wanted to see. Alright, here we go. But man, that's a bummer to see Lane Riggs drop that far. But yeah, so right now we're just kind of waiting for the commercial breaks to wrap up. I'll wait till the first caution or about till midway in stage 2 to put up the stage 2 poll. That way we have a little bit of time for people to make some passes and potentially try and make a case for themselves to be on the poll. Also, if you guys have any drivers you'd like to see me put on the poll for you guys to vote on, go ahead and let me know. But again, I'm trying to make it that we have realistic picks on there, which is why I normally just go with the top 3. Alright, here we go. We've had a very solid showing today, though. You don't normally have this many people turn out for a NASCAR, certainly not a NASCAR Truck Series race, so thank you guys for everybody to stop by. Alright. Here we go. Let's see, where does it say that SVG is? About 20 seconds, so it looks like he lost about 1 spot in the pit, so honestly not bad for a team that doesn't. I don't think the 51 runs the full season. Actually, they might run the full season, so. But still, pretty good to have one of the. Pretty good to be a part of that. So here we go. Man, here we go. So these commercial breaks, I will say, the commercials feel like they take a long time, although they are under caution, so it's just that it takes time to do things, so. Alright, here we go. Talking about baseball night in America. And my team's not on there, the Boston Red Sox. I know tomorrow I don't get to see my Colts play because they play at 1 p.m. Eastern time, which means I'll still be at work when the Colts game starts. But yeah, here we go. gonna say Colts are my football team, but Boston Red Sox the home team here. All right. First surgery was successful. Second surgery happening now. That's good. Glad to hear that for you, Patrick. And here we go. Choose cone time. It is the choose cone time. Let's see. Pick your cones. Let's see. Ty Majeski takes the outside lane. Corey Heim and Carson Ostermeyer line up on the inside line. Going to try and take advantage of that choice for the outside by... Here we go. Oh, well, hey, thanks, Rod, for sticking around here, because, this coverage wouldn't be here without you guys. I've been loving doing it, but the biggest thing that makes it all worth it is knowing that you guys are enjoying it, too, and we can all kind of enjoy this race together, and, oh, Pace Truck pulls off. Let's go. So, Pace Truck dives for cover here, leaving the field in the hands of Zane Smith, sorry. That's Ty Majeski here. And the 11 of Corey Heim. So here we go. Off of turn number 4. Should be left in the hands of Zane Smith. He's much better. But green flag is out, and they're racing. Ty Majeski with a great push into turn 1 from Grant Infinger. Infinger trying to benefit himself there when they got in line. Give a nice big push there, and Infinger's now up into that top 3 discussion here. Up there with Heim and Majeski. So, very good restart, though. Looks very clean. Nobody really way out the groove. Nobody kind of being taken 3 or 4 wide in terms of spots where they can't at least maintain. But, yeah, here we go. Oh, man. Pretty good race, though, honestly. Short tracks, though, in the Truck Series almost never disappoint. Watch, I'm saying that now, and they race at Milwaukee next up, so it'll be tough. But I'd love to see Milwaukee return to the schedule long term. Here we go, William Solich up into that top 10, and he's now the highest of the non-playoff guys. Lane Riggs has re-entered the top 10 after his poor qualifying effort here. The first one was the worst surgery. Okay, well, good thing the hard part's over, right, Patrick? All easier from here. But, yeah, here we go. Man. I still don't like the fact that they've got yellow on the leaderboard. When yellow is a flag, that means something happened. I mean, a lot's happening, but not a lot's happening, if you know what I mean. But, yeah, Ty Majeski is starting to gap the field, which means we're going to start having some question marks here about what ends up happening and who ends up happening here. Ben Rhodes up into the top 10. Nice to see him be doing that. I need Lane Riggs 10th or worse here. Nothing against Lane Riggs, just betting on him. So I took the under on him finishing inside that top 10 before I knew he was in that fast number 7 truck. But yeah, that number 7 truck is certainly no pushover here. But, yeah, here we go. Tanner Gray versus William Solich here for the top non-playoff driver. Although, playoff driver or not, Ty Majeski is looking to absolutely crush the hopes and dreams of literally everybody in the field. Oh, there we go. Ty Majeski set down, what? A 23.3 here. Oh my. That is a very fast lap time for Ty Majeski. Alright, here we go. Welcome everybody to LiveStream. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. Oh, man. Starting to get late, which is when it gets hard. But yeah, right now, Zane Smith up in that 9th spot here. I'm gonna say fastest laps at the line. It was Majeski, Heim, Eckes, Hocevar, and Solich, the top 5. Those were your fastest laps the last time by. So some pretty fast runs, honestly, but yeah. Oh man, here we go. Hoping the Xfinity race can be this cool tomorrow afternoon, although obviously I have nothing to base it on because it's a completely different track. And ooh, wow, Zane Smith just put up the 4th fastest lap of the run. So here we go. Let's see what we got going on here. I say Majeski's still running way up the track here, trying to get around Christian not Christian Ankrum, Tyler Ankrum again. So yeah, here we go. Hocevar versus Eckes here for 4th. Yeah, it looks like the 19 is just kind of content to let the Alright, so here we go, man. Alright, the next commercial break, I'm probably going to use the bathroom, but I'm going to start working on the poll here. It's no real question who the people on the poll are. And I expect this might be our first unanimous poll. Who will win stage 2? Alright, here we go. Who will win stage 2? Will it be Ty Majeski? Oh, come on. Ty Majeski. Oh, what? Oh, I must have hit my caps lock at some point. Alright, Ty Majeski. Corey Heim. Come on, I'm shifting a little off center from my keyboard, which is why I'm taking a little longer here to type up the poll here. Grant Enfinger up into the top 5 for right now. Alright, we're getting our first commercial break as I'm getting this all typed up, so there we go. You guys got the, you guys got yourselves the poll to go ahead and vote on? I'm gonna go use the bathroom and I will be right back, guys. Since we got a full screen commercial break anyway, I can't really give commentary on something I can't see. Alright, I'm back. Alright, hopefully we didn't tank too hard on the viewership, although we did lose quite a few, it looks like. And no way, it's not a unanimous vote. I thought it might be unanimous, so. Alright, let's see. We got at least somebody that thinks Corey Heim can get this one. Alright, we're back and we're ready to go. And we also hit 10 o'clock on the time, so here we go. We've been green for 48 minutes, and we've been live for a little over an hour here. Alright. Yeah, I found one. Just the one I knew about, though. It was the only katana I found while I was using the bathroom real quick. Here we go. We're back from commercial break. So they're back from commercial break, which means I can actually see this gap again. And yeah, Ty Majeski just kind of whacking the field here. Looks like Majeski might just go ahead and dominate this race here. Hoping Rhodes can keep this one up, though. Yeah, well, hey, it's good that I only found the one weapon I knew about. As I said, I'd be a little concerned if I found weapons I didn't know about on my walk to my bathroom. As I say, I don't think that's a normal thing. I don't think just finding weapons you don't know about. Hey, Need for Speed, how's it going? Alright, we're... I say, right now, Corey Heim has cars right on his back bumper. He's got Infinger on his rear bumper, but over 3 seconds between Majeski and Heim for that top spot. But, yeah, so Walich there, I think that's how you're actually supposed to pronounce it, by the way. So Walich, not Solich, but... Yeah, right now, though, he's the top non-playoff guy. But here we go, side-by-side for a moment there between the 23 and the 11 before they get caught up behind a lap car. And there we go, 23 back to the bottom of the racetrack trying to make something happen on the 11. But that top line has looked very good today, especially for the 11 of Corey Heim. Has not made it very easy for anybody to really get a nose on him, let alone pass him completely. And the more these two fight, the more the more time Majeski is gonna pull away here. But yeah, right now we're just kind of waiting to see what's gonna happen here. We got 20 laps to go here in the stage. So only 20 more laps to go in stage number 2. And then it will be a run to the checkers here. So it'll be an 80-lap final stage. But yeah, right now though, these NASCAR trucks, though, they're keeping a very entertaining race going on. Just the entertaining races for second here. Meanwhile, Ty Majeski has just a enormous lead, which is closing in on being a 4-second gap between him and second place. Which second place keeps fighting with him with the other person who's in third place. It'll be really easy for them to keep passing this one. We'll see about teaming up in some videos. It'll be a little easier once I actually move into my own place, but it'll be a lot easier to kind of work on some content. Because for those of you guys that don't know, I still live with my parents, so yeah. And Shane Van Gisbergen, he started 24th. He got 20th in stage number 1. And he's now in 22nd place. He's just floundering around right in the middle of the pack. But hey, he hasn't wrecked yet, which is incredible, honestly. And honestly, I want to hear what he has to say after this race to see if he likes the car. Yeah, I'm going to be moving out hopefully early next year as the current goal, but say it's still a little ways out, so we'll have to wait and see. Say it's going to be say looking at North Carolina, so I can be a little closer to Charlotte and the hub, so I can go to a lot more races, because I know you guys love seeing it when I get to actually go to the racetrack. So I want to try and move a little closer to some of the rest of them, but I don't want to give too much more away, because privacy in terms of the area that I'm looking at. But yeah, Patrick and I are both heading down there, so gonna try and find somewhere that we can both fit into, so that we can try and cut costs for both of us, because oh boy, we can't really say the two of us probably aren't going to be able to do. I don't think that we would both be able to do it alone. So hopefully that'll work out well. But beyond that, that's pretty much the extent of the plan for right now, as we got 14 laps to go here under commercial break. Say Zane Smith continuing to try and climb. He's up to 7th place here. Lane Riggs, I need Sanchez to pass Lane Riggs here. Now, it doesn't really matter about stage points. It just matters about his end of the regular season finishing position here. But, yeah, here we go. Hate how there's a little logo. So that's what he was talking about. Yeah, that's what Patrick was probably talking about. If he was talking about his move that he was working on. Yeah, that's the same plan. But yeah, right now. Is that SVG going a lap down? Shane Van Gisbergen has been lapped. And say, now he gets to try and stay within range of the leader to potentially be the first car one lap down here. So here we go. I believe that is. Yep, that is Shane Van Gisbergen, SVG, one lap down. So say he certainly is. The oval is certainly nothing like Chicago, where he won and dominated last month. But I'm curious to see how he does in the Cup race this weekend, though, for SVG. Because road courses should be somewhat similar, although obviously a street course is very different still. We'll have to wait and see. But right now, that 98 of Ty Majeski is not holding anything back right now. He's gone and lapped another car now. Which means SVG has to now try and get past whoever that was. Who was that? That was Taylor Gray that just got passed. So he's got to try. So SVG has now got to try and get past Taylor Gray here. I don't know. I would say he might talk about that if you tune into some of his live streams over on his channel. Of course, go drop him a sub over there at the Keystone Corner. But if you want to hear about Patrick, I'd recommend popping in on one of his live streams and asking him yourself. But yeah, Lane Riggs actually putting together a really good showing. I was not expecting him to run this well. And honestly, it's been a very clean race overall. I'm kind of surprised we haven't had more issues with on-track incidents, though. Here we go. 7 laps to go. 7 to go. William Solich here is the highest non-playoff driver. And let's see what we got going on here. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, that 7 car, he is always fast. That is one constant here. But here we go. Stuart Friesen, and we got a yellow. Yellow flag's out. And what's the caution for? Oh! The number 30 of Chris Hacker spins out down the back straightaway. We might have a restart here for this stage. This is gonna be a shootout. Let's say anyone who put their vote in already for Majeski might be having second thoughts here. It's gonna be a shootout for the stage. Good old fashioned shootout. All right, so it sounds like as long as everything with Patrick's mom goes according to plan, you guys could go. It'll be streaming sometime later this weekend. Of course, I've got my streams already planned out what I'm doing for this weekend. Got some other video ideas as well in the works. In particular, I'm going to be experimenting with some other shorts because so far I've tried the shorts I've been doing have basically just been stream highlights and highlights from other videos, trying to convert them into shorts. But in all reality, I think I want to try and do some original shorts content as well. That's designed to be short, so look forward to some of that. But yeah, here we go. But yeah, we're getting ready for this one. Let's see who's gonna come to pit road here. Oh. Uh-oh. Who's free pass? They're talking about Shane Van Gisbergen. It might be a free pass here. You know, say Jack Wood or Shane Van Gisbergen. We don't know which one's the free pass here. We're waiting to find out on this one. And it's 3 laps to go. Are we not gonna? Oh, we're not gonna go green, are we? Or unless pit road was open that last time by, it's. And let's see. No, they opened pit road here. So here we go. Let's see. So 3 Supercars championships for Shane Van Gisbergen there. 2016, 2021, and 2022. So 3 pretty good years there for him. Obviously, 2 Supercars championships in a row. Might make it 3 in a row this year if he keeps it up. Although, obviously, his focus is a little bit sidetracked at this point. But yeah, here we go. Man, SVG though, he's a fun one to watch, that's for sure. And it looks like the stage is gonna end under caution. So they got a thing going right now for Hawaii wildfire relief. But it looks like the stage is going to end under the caution flag. I was hoping we were going to be able to get back racing here for a 1-lap shootout, but no, it looks like we're going to just pace around here to the checkers here. Hey, Need for Speed, how's it going? I know you popped in here a couple times. But yeah, we've had a pretty good, very solid stream. Not quite as many people as we had earlier, but still, stabilizing around 25 to 30. That's way better than our normal. And here we go. Stage 1 winner is Ty Majeski. Majeski gets it over Heim, Infinger, Ekis, Hocevar. So Ty Majeski wins both stages. Solich ends up being the highest non-playoff driver in the stage. And right now, Lane Riggs in that 9th spot is a little troublesome for me. I'm going to say. Trying to think. Anybody else? Ben Rhodes is the other one. I'm not sure where he went, but I need him up in that top 10. Probably should have taken the under on him too, but figured Doesn't really hurt to try. Alright, here we go. Host of our getting 4 tires, fuel. Sounds like he also wants a water bottle. Here we go. Infinger, Heim, and Majeski. Those are the 3 we're watching right now. And I say, Infinger leaves, Heim leaves his pit box, and there goes Majeski. Majeski the first one off, I believe, so Majeski should be the control car here as we get ready for the choose cone. Zane Smith's pit crew did an amazing job there, up 3 spots there. Crafton gained a few, but man, here we go. Hopefully, again, hoping that Ben Rhodes can maybe do something here, but he so far has not looked overly impressive. I just need him and what's his name, Riggs to switch spots. But yeah, let's see. Just double checking one more time to see who I need doing well here. So I need Riggs to finish 10th or worse. Sanchez needs to be inside the top 10. So I need Sanchez to move up a couple spots. Infinger should be pretty solid in the top 7. Christian Eckes, where is Eckes? He's 6. I need him to stay there or move forward. And then I need Ben Rhodes to get up to 8th. So Ben Rhodes right now is probably the one that I kind of wish I'd put the under on instead of the over. But I can't go back on it now, so maybe he'll surprise me. But yep, so here we go. Hopefully we can get this thing going here. So 80 laps left here in the race, so should be a nice run to the checkers here. Alright, so Ben Rhodes is up to 12th here. So if he and Sanchez can just blow right by Lane Riggs, yeah, that'd be great, but I don't know if I can really trust them. I always find it weird when these Truck Series broadcasts knock it out the park, yet the Cup Series ones always seem to provide less. But yeah, here we go. 25 people. Welcome everybody to LiveStream. We're getting ready to hopefully go back racing as soon as we get back from the commercial break. But yeah, of course, TV broadcast is going to try to get as many commercials in under the caution as they can here. So, yeah, Fox, honestly, I don't mind Fox. The weird thing is that Fox holding the, we have 1,000, we have had 1,000 views on the stream. Welcome, everybody. Wow, that's a big mark to hit. I don't usually see 1,000 views hit during the stream. So, thank you guys for everybody that's tuned in throughout the stream and helped make that possible. I think the only time I've seen that kind of number hit was when I was at the track covering the Xfinity race because NASCAR decided to put it on FS2 in the middle of the night, and ain't nobody was going to be watching that one, so. Here we go, let's see. Majeski absolutely dominating, probably putting himself in pretty good position to transfer, even if he doesn't get it. Zane Smith earning a few stage points here. But, yeah. Well, some pretty good runs, honestly, from these NASCAR Truck Series drivers. No! No! Uh-oh. Uncontrolled tire for the for the 11. Uncontrolled tire. He's gonna have to go to the tail of the field with 80 laps to go. Oh, is he one of the ones? No, luckily he's not one of the ones I put picks in for. So he can drop further back. Problem is that's gonna make it easier for Riggs to get a top 10. But yeah, man, pit road penalty for Corey Heim. That bites. Hate to see that for a driver who's looked very competitive all day today and might have been the only driver to really be able to compete with Ty Majeski all day. So here we go. Oh man, it's starting to get late, but we're still here. We're gonna be here till the checkered flag flies. So hopefully everything's all good for the rest of the field. I would hate to see more penalties get handed out here, but SVG and Grant Enfinger in the middle of the field here are going to be getting ready to go. So Zane Smith leads, he's one of the leaders here into the turn. Not sure if he was the leader though. I think he was outside, front row technically. Yeah, rocket restart there from Majeski as he takes the race lead. Christian Eckes settling into second here. Trying to settle into second. Uh-oh, restart violation for somebody. Uh-oh. Tanner Gray with a restart violation in the number 15 car. So another penalty. That's going to hurt. Man, so right now, though, Eckes, Zane Smith, those two were fighting it out for spots, and I don't think Zane Smith is done. He got settled into 4th place here, but I don't think these two are done. But yeah, right now, Lane Riggs has absolutely power climbed here, though. He is up to the... Oh, is that another penalty, or is that the same one? Oh, no, that's the same person they were throwing the penalty flag for. Tanner Gray still doesn't come in to serve his penalty, which, if he doesn't, it'll end up worse. Trust me. You don't want to try and argue with the people giving the penalty. And, oh, we got a yellow. What's a yellow for him? Might save Tanner Gray. Oh, the 12 hard on the front end. I just don't know what he hit. Did he hit the wall? Because he's not nose into the wall. Oh, never mind. There's the other car. The 5 of Dean Thompson ends up piled into there. So that might save the 15's day, because the 15 ends up getting his penalty done there as the yellow flies. But yeah, here we go. Alright, here we go. So yeah, Tanner Gray just missed it. Aimed his pop out of line move that he tried. Alright, so here we go. So Ben Rhodes up into the top 10. Problem is Lane Riggs is also there. Need Nick Sanchez to gain a couple more spots too. But yeah, here we go. So it was Dean Thompson's fault. Dean Thompson actually tried to clear himself in front of the other car. Alright, here we go. So Spencer Boyd, by the way, driving the number 12 car, who took that big, heavy front-end impact. I wasn't sure as to who was driving that 12 car, because that's another one of those trucks that tends to rotate around a bit, it seems. But yeah, right now Jake Drew in that number 62 or 61 car, he's up to 11th place right now. Oh, and he just cycled further back, so we'll have to wait and see, but here we go. Caution flag flies, and we are under the and they're going to commercial break, so feel free to let me know what you get. Say, if you guys want to just turn this into a little Q&A question and answer session, we can. Or if you guys want to talk about something, let me know what you guys want me to talk about. But, yeah, here we go. Oh, man. Gotta love live streaming in the summer when it's nice and warm. Hoping that we can do something cool for the championship races, but it'll all come down to what my schedule ends up looking like that week. Here we go. I think the next time I'm planning on being at the track is going to be Charlotte Road Course, so when we get around to the Charlotte Road Course, if you guys see dropping videos, that may be why, is that I might be at the Charlotte Road Course race. So, yeah. Here we go. Man. Yeah, I just need Leighton Riggs to fall back further, otherwise my picks might be a little off. Alright, here we go. So, yeah, right now it just doesn't look like it's going to be a good day for my picks. I mean, it could still work out. I just need to find a harmless way to move Lane Riggs back about 10 spots. But, yeah, welcome everybody to LiveStream. Hopefully you guys are still enjoying it. Of course, we're getting ready for the start of stage number 3 here. The final stage. And so they got it going, and then we had a pretty quick yellow for another issue with with people hitting each other. But yeah. Oh man. All right, we're back from commercial break, which means we get ourselves a pretty good run here. Let's see. Man, here we go. Certainly wish I had some more water, but kind of out of it, so. So yeah, so their next race isn't until their next race doubles up with the Daytona weekend for the Cup Series. So it's gonna be a while, but Milwaukee is where they're racing, which is insane. And then they go to Kansas to end off this first round of their playoffs. But yeah, here we go. Here we go. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys. Come on. Alright, here we go. So they're showing the points as they run right now. It's the Benedetto and Crafton currently each about 2 or 3 points out. But Sanchez not in by very much. Ben Rhodes only in by about 12. So a lot could happen here in the final 2 races of the round. Not to mention, a lot could happen just in this one race. I mean. Alright, here we go. So yeah, right now Grant Infinger's gonna have to drive through the field. He wasn't one of mine, was he? Grant Enfinger was one of mine. I need him up in that top 10. This is going to be tough. So, yeah, so I need Enfinger to gain a ton of spots if I want my picks to be close. Alright, here we go. Alright, here we go. Oh, man, it's starting to get late. Oh, man. I'm going to be to work here soon. I literally don't have a lot of time before I have to be to work, so. Yeah, I go into work at 5 a.m. in the morning, which means it's already, what, 6.5 hours away? 7.5, something like that. Shane Van Gisbergen up to 16th. Nice job for Shane Van Gisbergen, just staying out of trouble. Wow, we're up to 2,266 subscribers. Thank you guys, by the way, for all the new subscribers we got here tonight. The big thing I need Lane Riggs to drop back. So yeah, here we go. And they're doing the choose cone, so we're getting ready to go racing. We got 62 laps to go. That's just under what a normal city work would be. Alright, here we go. Let's see. Pace car hasn't pulled off pit road, or hasn't pulled down pit road yet, so we're still going around at least one more time. Alright, here we go. This should be the choose cone this time then, right? Come on, they almost did a perfect choose last time, but let's see. Yeah, there we go. Choose cone this time. 98 to the outside. The 11 takes the inside. The 7 takes the inside. Alright, here we go. Let's see. We got Zane Smith and Lane Riggs in row 2. Row 3 is Hocevar and Solich. Alright, here we go. Should be a pretty good one. Hopefully you guys are excited for the end of this NASCAR Truck Series race. We're going to be going green with about 60 laps to go here. 60 laps to go here. Man. Wow. How are these two cars, the 22 and the 41, both still so clean? Honestly, though, this race itself has been very clean compared to what I expected. Alright, here we go. Let's go. Come on. Man, I wish I could have gotten a better nap in this afternoon, but here we go. Green flag, and they are racing at Indy. Racing at Indy one more time. Let's see if we can get green flag racing from here to the end. Alright, here we go. Let's see. What can Lane Riggs do here? He's up into 4th position here. What can this driver do? I have no idea what he's capable of, but we'll have to wait and see. Oh, we got a yellow flag. What's the yellow for? Uh-oh. Caution flag in turn 1. Oh, and it's Haley Deegan piled up. Haley Deegan has wrecked out of this race. Ah, man. Yep, nothing they can really do about that car. That car is junk. So yeah, I'm gonna go get some water real quick and I'll be right back, guys. While we're under caution flag, we're gonna be here a minute. But I will be right back, guys. Don't you worry. Alright, here we go. We're back and we're getting ready for the restart here, hopefully. I find it weird that they don't have any pick'ems for any of the IndyCar stuff, because that'd be nice. Because IndyCar is nice and easy to predict, normally. Yeah, when they're at a road course, at least. When they're on the ovals, outside of Joseph Newgarden, it's pretty hard to pick. But, yeah, here we go. So, Majeski, Eckes, Smith, Hocevar, Lane Riggs, and Infinger and Sanchez. I need both of them to move forward. Let's go. Oh yeah, wait a minute. Let's get the end of race poll going. I almost forgot about the end of race poll. Who wins the TSPORT $200 Is it going to be Ty Majeski, who has dominated everything? Or do you think it's going to be Chris Nickis? Eckes. And we're going to put Zane Smith on here because he's third place. Zane Smith and other because we are out of options. So here we go. Who wins the T-Sport 200? So here we go. I'm really curious to see what Lane Riggs can do here from 5th place. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Green flag is out and they're racing once again here at Indianapolis Raceway Park. Here we go. And oh, we got a pile up in the midfield. Not quite piling up, actually. Wow, I'm surprised they didn't wreck there. I thought they were gone. Somehow, though, they save it. And now, oh, Majeski trying to squeeze up the track. Eck is still there, though. Eck is trying to hold on to that spot. He ends up coming home second here in terms of the running order as we're getting ready to take 50 laps to go here. Lane Riggs trying to make something work. Bottom of 3 wide. I don't know if that's really the right call here. We're going to have to wait and see. But here we go. William Solich here coming up to the 7 to Lane Riggs. So here we go. Alright, so here we go. Let's see what we got going on. Alright, we're going to say viewers starting to climb back up. Thank you guys, by the way, for everybody that's tuning back in here. Sorry about a little bit of lag here. I'm doing my best trying to cut what I can here. So I don't really need that tab open. But yeah, trying to cut down as much of the CPU usage as I can because my laptop is definitely not the most optimal streaming PC I could have. But Lane Riggs up to 4th place here. He's making waves here, and certainly it's going to be an impressive one if he can keep this one going here. Alright, so here we go. Let's see, though. William Solich in 5th here. Crafton, Rhodes making some inroads here. Infinger up into 10th. That's where I need him. I need him moving forward. Alright, here we go. Let's see what we can do here. I'm trying to figure out what I can do trying to fix the lag issue. But yeah, looks like so far everybody's voting for Ty Majeski to win this race. So anybody think that anybody else is going to get this one? I say that's a pretty bold pick if you think anybody else is going to get this one. But hey, you know what? We got a few people you can vote for, or you can take the entire rest of the field, which, I mean, 3 drivers of the field? I'll take the field most of the time. Depending on who those people are, which tonight Majeski is the show. But man, Majeski is looking, or not Majeski, sorry, Ben Rhodes is looking like he's all over the place, trying to hold on to that top 10 spot here. And we got a tie for the cut line between Matt Crafton and what's his name? Whoa! I was gonna say he's almost tied between him and Sanchez, but Grant Infinger just got really loose there, nearly wiped out half the field. All right, there we go. We got somebody thinking somebody other than Majeski's got this one. Oh, they took the field. Okay, they took the betting odds of the field taking this one. So here we go. So Oh, and Ben Rhodes is what got into the back bumper of the 23, ended up getting him that loose. Okay. I hadn't seen what caused it, so. And we've surpassed now 1,200 playbacks during the stream. So thank you guys, by the way, for everybody that's been tuning in throughout the stream. Of course, if you guys are new, hit the like button and subscribe so you guys don't miss future live streams. We got 2 more this weekend. We got Xfinity Series tomorrow at 5:30, and then Cup Series on Sunday. And let's see. But yeah, these yellow cars all start to kind of look similar, but yeah, Matt Crafton's got his unique highlighter yellow there. Oh man, here we go. Let's see. So Sanchez just barely up into that top 10, but problem is he bumped Rhodes and Infinger out to do it. I need all 3 of them up inside of this top 10 here. But yeah, as of right now, I don't think I'm getting this one. Kind of looks like some bad picks here tonight. But yeah. Shane Van Gisbergen, though, he's looking like he's got some life to him. He's 3 wide on the outside there, now 2 wide on the outside. And say he's about to be 3 wide again if he doesn't come down the track a little bit. But yeah, there we go. Off the corner, he just managed to outpower him down the straightaway here. So here we go, and they're going to a side-by-side commercial here. 40 laps to go. 40 more times around. All right, less than 40 laps to go. All right, let's see. Lane Riggs, though, still up in 4th place. Can someone wipe him out? I just need him to finish further back. And once he's further back, then I can root for people to all go forward. He's the only person I took the under on. So once he slides back, I just need those that trio near the edge of the top 10 to all move forward. All right, here we go. So they're showing some highlights from the last couple of seasons here and getting ready to hype up this upcoming race, which Milwaukee is going to be a fun one. I'm going to try and stream that one if I can. I won't be there in person, unfortunately. I wish I could go to Milwaukee and watch that race in person. But yeah, right now Lane Riggs has that 4th spot pretty well unlocked too in terms of positioning. All right, here we go. Let's see. I'm just kind of looking down the leaderboard to see where everybody else is at. So I've only really been looking at the top 10. So Shane Van Gisbergen, 17th, just ahead of the 2 Gray brothers. So that's interesting, at least. But yeah, here we go. And it is starting to get late. So 33 laps to go here. And man, this race is starting to turn into a domination show for the number 98 of Majeski. So 32 laps to go here. And wow, we got 21 people still tuning in here at 11 o'clock at night on the East Coast. So, and 3 wide there. 3 wide for, not sure what spot that's for. That's for like 12th place that they're 3 wide for. But yeah, here we go. Let's see. 31 laps going out. It's continuing to tick down. And it's just kind of a question of who can get to the front the fastest here. All right, let's see. And say, Matt Benedetto going to the bottom on Jake Garcia there. Alright, here we go. Oh, Lane Riggs just took third place. So Lane Riggs is doing really well, honestly. I mean, he's up inside the top 5. He might be on pace for a really good finish here. Which is a little unfortunate, because I bet the under on him. But, yeah, we just take our lumps here. Time about tomorrow, 9:30 Eastern. It's not a baseball game I really care about. All right, Sanchez up into 9th here. Corey Heim making his way forward. What about the update for Infinger? We're kind of waiting to see where he ends up settling. So yeah, right now we're just kind of waiting for the for either a yellow or the end of this race to come, because hard to really tell, but right now it doesn't look like a yellow's coming, so we might just be running this one out. 5 cautions might be it for the day. I'd be shocked, but here we go. Oh, here we go. Carson Hocevar puts a block on a lap car there. Not sure who he was battling with. But yeah, here we go. So, Raja Caruth here fighting it out with William Solich here. So, here we go. Let's see. So, I'm really curious, though, to see, as we get later into this race, what does the aggression end up looking like? Do they end up starting to get more aggressive with each other? Does Lane Riggs manage to somehow not get spun out? All these questions and more. Alright, here we go. Alright, here we go. So right now, Sanchez, honestly, Sanchez is just kind of stabilized in 9th place right now. Not really doing too well for me. Here we go, man. $20 laps to go here. No, not Richmond, but IRP. IRP has 20 laps to go here. Come on. Ben Rhodes needs to get up in that top 10. I need him and Infinger to make some gains here. But without a caution, I don't think they're getting back up into that top 10 anytime soon. And same thing with Riggs. I don't think he falls back without being a caution, I don't think. But yeah, here we go. Alright, here we go. And I say my video is still my video from earlier today still stabilizing as my most viewed video of the last month or so. Alright, here we go. Oh man, sorry about if I'm a little scatterbrained or starting to get a little worn down here. It's just been a long day. Alright, so here we go. Let's see, we got Zane Smith, Hocevar, still running fourth and fifth. They're really kind of the problem is that they've all gotten so spread out that nobody's really near each other. I mean, the only people near each other are Solich and Caruth, who they're showing right now. Corey Himes coming from behind. Infinger and Rhodes are just can't seem to get out of each other's way and really need another yellow if they want to try and have a shot at the top 10 here. Oh man, that's not good for me, but oh well. We're settling in here. Hopefully, gonna see a pretty good finish to this race. We'll have to wait and see though, because if Majeski can just dominate this one, I think the people's definition of a good winner might vary. All right, so here we go. So Zane Smith back up into the top 5, but without a caution, he's pretty much at the max that he's gonna get to. Man. Right now we're just kind of waiting here to see what's going to happen here. 12 laps to go. 12 to go. Come on. Something. Just waiting on anything to happen here. These guys are just kind of... Everybody's kind of settled in and just running their own race here. Which is kind of weird for this series, because normally this series is a wreck fest by this point in the race, which... Credit to them, they're racing with more respect than I'm used to. Alright, so here we go. Man. So far, though, this 98 has not put a wheel wrong all day as he gets ready to take 10 laps to go here. 10 more times around here for the number 98 of Ty Majeski. Alright, here we go. Man. 169 laps for Majeski so far. So he's certainly just absolutely walloping the field here. So without a caution late, we may be on our way to seeing a very dominant NASCAR Truck Series win, which, hey, I'm not complaining about. It's just amazing that we've managed to keep it this way with all the rules that NASCAR's implemented to try and force overtime, basically. Alright, so here we go. Let's say Christian Eckes still second, not really looking like he can do much of anything here, which is unfortunate. So here we go. 7 laps to go here for Ty Majeski. So let's see. I mean, again, like, second place is just so far back right now. Nice. Glad to hear, Patrick. Your mom's out of surgery? Glad to hear that. Here we go. Jake Garcia making a move on Ben Rhodes, which is always fun. Let's say we're hoping for no blown tires at this point. Or if we do, we need them to completely change the course of this race. But yeah, here we go. Ben Rhodes putting in a lot of work here, trying to get the best finish he can. Alright, so here we go. Let's see, what on earth do we got going on? I say Crafton's actually doing pretty well. He's got himself up to 9th place here, coming to the end of this race. There's just not much action going on because the field's so spread out. I mean, and we've talked about pretty much everybody. I mean, what more is there to say about Ty Majeski having an absolutely decimating race here at the Indianapolis Raceway Park? But yeah, here we go. Let's see what we go. I mean, yeah, there's just not much options there in the field, and I think hopefully my picks tomorrow will work out a little better than my picks for tonight's short track race. Because my entire idea of this short track race did not work out very well. Alright, here we go. Let's see. We got 2 laps to go, and this is pretty much the end of the race. Oh, man. You found a stomach ulcer. Oh, no, that's not good. And here we go. Coming to the white flag for Ty Majeski. He's going to say this is one of those where this race is not going to be a thrilling finish, but Ty Majeski has absolutely earned this one. Decimated the race in every quarter of the event. Led the most laps by a country mile, going through turns 3 and 4 for the final time. As long as he doesn't blow a tire, it will be Ty Majeski coming through turn 4, off of turn 4, and it is Ty Majeski winning at IRP. Second place, Eckes. So Ty Majeski will be in the second round of the playoffs. Christian Eckes, Lane Riggs, Carson Ozavar, Zane Smith, your top 5. Solich comes home 6th, 7th, Caruth. 8th, Corey Heim. 9th, Matt Crafton, and rounding out the top 10 is Matt D. Benedetto. 9th, Nick Sanchez. 11th was Sanchez. 12th was Grant Infinger. 13th, Carson Hocevar. And again, we're going to go through, as we always do, we give our dues to every driver in this field because they each fought pretty hard for these positions here. Chase Purdy comes home 14th, 15th, Tanner Gray, 16th, Ben Rhodes. What happened to Ben Rhodes at the end of this race? Jake Drew comes home 17th, 18th, Jack Wood, 19th, and the first car 1 lap down is Shane Van Gisbergen. SVG comes home inside the top 20, though. Taylor Gray in the number 17 comes home 20th. 21st for Logan Bearden in the number 22 truck. The 43, piloted by Daniel Dye, comes home 22nd. Matt Mills coming home 23rd. Wallace Allen 24th. And Brett Holmes rounding out your top 25. Then the remainder of the field, it lines up like this. Tyler Hill, Connor Jones, Landon Lewis, Chris Hacker, and Stuart Friesen, your top 30. Haley Deegan in 31st. Dean Thompson, 32nd. 33rd goes to Spencer Boyd. Tyler Ankrum comes home 34th. Colby Howard, 35th. And Greg Van Alst, the first retiree of the race, comes home dead last in 34th, or in 36th place. So, there we go. We have run through the entire field. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, leave a like on the video. Subscribe if you guys are new so you guys don't miss any future live streams. Hopefully the next 2 will be a little bit better because I'm going to try and get some rest. But, yeah. I'm going to just watch this burn out. And he's not going to burn... Is he not going to burn it down? Are you kidding me? Come on. And I say not gonna burn it down. So I guess we got no burnout. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow evening for the NASCAR Xfinity Series, and I will see you guys next time. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later. Of course, new video up on the channel if you guys haven't seen it already. Talking about NASCAR fantasy picks. But until next time,